How do you become an SEO professional? Hi, my name is Paul Andre de Vera, the host of the SEO video show, and in this segment, I ask SEO professionals every week on how to become an SEO expert. Check out this week's video.
Okay, for the love of God, don't take a $29 course that you saw advertised on some website and think that that's going to give you what you need. Feel free to spend your $30 and take the course. You'll pick up some keywords and jargon and whatever else. But you got to be hands-on and you got to be curious. Keep you up at night curious. This isn't a profession where lazy moves you forward. You always have to be asking questions. You always have to need to understand the why behind an action. You not only have to be interested in SEO, you have to be interested in every other function within a company, because you have to understand how to use your knowledge to support others in the pursuit of the company's goals overall. So there's this concept called a T-shaped marketer. And the idea behind it is that you have a very, very deep core competency. So for me, that would be SEO. And then across the top of the T are all these other functions. So you'll have pay-per-click, you will have content, you will have social media management, you will have IT, you will have systems administration, human resources, all of these other things that are within an organization. And you have to have drops in each one of these areas if you want to advance your career. So if you're starting out, you need to be thinking about developing that core competency. It's not like it is today is not like it was years ago. I remember a point where if you didn't have 10 years of experience, the vast number of people in the industry didn't really want to acknowledge that you were an expert, because if you didn't have that knowledge, how could you possibly, you get to a point where now there's so much information available that honestly, if you've been doing this 2 to 3 years, you've had exposure to everything. Whether you remember it and you've absorbed it, that's kind of secondary, because you know how to find it again. You know how to get the answers to your questions. So really critical. But if you want to grow your career, you want to build this out, and you really want to grow, and I encourage you to, you have to have those competencies in other areas. So be the SEO. But you know what? Buy pizza for the pay-per-click guys, the paid media folks, and learn how they do this in Instagram and in Google and everywhere else. Understand how they bracket things, how they bucket things, what cohorts they're grouping people around. Use that knowledge then to look at your work and say, if I'm going to do keyword research, I need to up my level to actual topic research and intent modeling. And then I'm going to go over here and say, well, here's the behavior the paid guys are seeing on these keywords. So if that represents a person in a cohort at that end of the funnel, can I go backwards and predict what they look like at the top end of the funnel before they get there? And if I do that well, does that then free up revenue that they're spending on costly ads that they can spend on less costly ads, because organically I own the costly ad space? This is how you will grow your career, right? Solving those problems. Going deep on fixing a core web vitals thing, I can't stress this enough. A year from now, it won't be core web vitals. It will be something else. There's always another bright and shiny object. Providing value to the company, that's the winner right there.
And there you have it, this week's tip on how to become an SEO professional. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to be updated every time we update the channel. Thank you. Have a great day. Peace.